niet kan ons gedachten bevrijden.
How's it going, everyone? My name is Azarus. Welcome back to some more Colorbox. Today we're going to be continuing on with the Colorbox series. Kind of. We're going to be playing a fan-made version made by Sepezzah. And this version is called Turquoise, if you haven't noticed already. I'm wearing a blue shirt, kind of, and got the turquoise lights on, so yeah. I don't have a turquoise shirt. This is take 2, because I lost like 20 minutes of my video. I don't know what happened. I got like the recording down, but my face recording corrupted. So yeah, fun. Taking a look at the credits, we got Sepezzah for design, animation, sound, whatever that is, and Baggerhead for the entire Colorbox series. So that is cool. So this one should be pretty fun. I did cover, I think, the first 2 beats, and then my video corrupted. One thing before getting into the fan art, there was a member on the Discord, name is XGlove, who had a Colorbox themed wedding, which is pretty interesting, and that was done over Discord. So congratulations. I hope everything goes well. But now let's actually get into this week's fan art for the second time. First one coming in from DJ CMT. We got an Azarus that looks like a polo. They look like polo designs. Got a really good Azarus polo with spot on glasses. Like, you actually like nailed the glasses down pretty well, and very detailed eyes. Very detailed, very shiny, glistening almost. And we got some bread on the shirt, and I like the little teddy bear we have on their head here. I actually don't know who this character is. I'm guessing it might be your own personal character, which is cool. It reminds me of Golden Freddy from FNAF. Pretty sweet overall. This can honestly be a polo, and I would love that mod. Next one coming in from Mega Arts. The last 2 were sent to me on Twitter, or X now, I guess, which I never use. So, but a pretty awesome sketch overall. I like the style that you went for here, and I love the sunglasses and the bread sticker that I have. Actually, I do have a sticker on my thing. It is I don't know what it is, actually, if you can see it. It is some kind of grape dude dancing around. My sister put it on there. Pretty sweet overall, and I like the light shading of color. It's nice. So I think that is a really awesome sketch. Next one coming in from Random Rock with some pixel art. Now these would be like perfect. You don't know how much that just scared the hell out of me. That was my Alexa going off. That genuinely scared me. We got different Azaruses in there. I'm recovering. We got the normal Azarus. We got the sparkly one for the second. We got the winky Azarus. Oh man, and we even got the corrupted Azarus on the bottom there. That's awesome. Dude, there's something about pixel art that I just absolutely love. Maybe it's because like Terraria is one of my favorite games. Maybe that's why I have kind of like a love for pixel art. And also we got a little spinny boy over here. A little spinny Azarus. I kind of like that. He's just jamming out. Look at him. All right, next one coming in from Yeezer. We got a very handsome Azarus. Yeah. What did they call this? Is this what they call mogging, right? When they like, you know, show their jawline and then, you know, a little bit of that. Am I cool now? I think it's a little scary how much detail is put into like this art. Also coming in with a bread sketch and another sketch of Azarus, which these ones are also pretty dope too. Honestly, put a lot of detail in your sketch. I really do like it, although I am scared of that first one. Last one coming in from Just Stop with a crazy accurate recreation of the Oronio thumbnail. Again, one of my favorite thumbnails that I've created, and I think you absolutely, dude, I don't even know how you make something this detailed. Like, dude, I love the scar on it too. That was my favorite part about that thumbnail and how sinister that polo looks next to me. So definitely don't stop making art. See what I did there? Because your name is Just Stop, so I kind of switched it around there. So once again, thank you so much for sharing your artwork. It is astonishing how much art we've gotten through this Discord. But either way, let's get into the actual mod, Turquoise, made by Sepezzah. Let's put this bad boy in full screen. I don't think there's a bonus polo. I don't think there's any lore to this. I think the design overall is really cool. Actually, I really like turquoise as a color. I think it is nice. And I'm really excited to see what these are gonna be like, even though we did see the first 2 beats already. So let's get right into the first beat for the second time. Yeah, again, that is like a solid first beat. Like, that beat has so much bassiness to it. Like, when I think of a beat 1, that's what I want to hear. And again, for the design on that one, really cool. I'm actually curious what style they're going for here in this mod. All right, let's move on to the second beat, the eyeball. Yeah, some basic claps. I think those are pretty crisp claps. I like it. And again, with the design for that one, pretty cool designs overall, at least for these 2 beats. So we're going to get into the third beat here. I haven't heard this one yet, so this is all new to me now. I'm gonna be honest, you nailed the design for these. The outfits that they're wearing are really cool. Amazing hi-hats too. Those are some solid hi-hats. So let's hear what the fourth beat is. Oh my god, that reminded me of Beatnik. What is that intro that you see in like the beginning of movies? Isn't it like the 20th century thing? You hear like the drums in the beginning? I don't know why. It matched the beat there for a second. Pretty sure they were cymbals, right? Pretty solid. Alright, let's move on to the last beat. I don't know what that is. That was awesome. Like a glitchy kind of beat. I'm gonna say it. The beats were fire. Also, it was a pot. Yeah, that is definitely a pot. It almost looks like a witch pot that you see like them stirring some brews in. Let's move on to the effects now. We got the bass in here. I'm definitely feeling a synth here, maybe because it's an electric bolt here. Okay, wow. Definitely a synth. I love that animation though. How the lights are off until he starts playing and then the spotlight's on him. Solid synth altogether. Let's move on to effect 2. Let's hear it. Oh my god, okay, that was awesome. It almost sounded like a ringtone, but it almost gave me vibes of like Bonfire. Like, don't ask why it reminds me of it. I don't know. Just literally the first thing that pops into my mind. Alright, moving on to effect 3, the gas mask. I can only imagine what this is gonna sound like. This is really good so far. Definitely was some breathing, but like a remixed. Again, another crazy design for that one. Let's move on to the fourth effect now. I feel like this is gonna sound like some kind of rave. Another solid effect, man. Wait, did I have a... I had a scar on his eye, just like the Ornayo thumbnail. Oh my god. Alright, let's move on to the last effect here. A ring, almost? That was a fire effect. It sounded like Halloween, though. It definitely gave me like Halloween vibes. However, the whistle effect there, crazy. I haven't heard too many whistle polos in like other mods. Alright, moving on to the melodies here. It looks like a horn. That's a nice melody. I actually don't know how to describe that sound. Actually, yeah, let me know what that is. Sounds great though. I think it is definitely a fire melody to start off with. I was right with the horn, spot on with the horn. Moving on to melody 2. I don't know what this one is though. Oh, that was nice. Hey man, starting off with some fire melodies. As for that one was definitely a mask. Again with the creations of these polos. Like you can definitely tell something was happening underneath that mask. Some lore. Moving on to melody 3. Amazing. I have no words. That sounded so nice. But I think that one was probably my favorite melody of them so far. All right, moving on to melody 4. Whoa, we got various different styles. One thing that stuck out to me was there is that pixelated one that looks like the one from Wekity. And we also got a horror style one too. I do like when mods do that, like various art styles for one polo like that. There are a few mods that have things like that. Actually, Void was one of them. Moving on to the last melody here, let's hear it. What an interesting design for a polo. It's a beaker. Is that what they call it? No, I think the beaker is the one that looks like a cup, like a chemistry flask or something. It looked like the bubbles were the eyes in the mouth, which is very interesting. This one almost gave me like a spacey vibes almost. Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of that melody and the design for that one too. Moving on to the voices now. Okay, let's see what we get here. might be the lowest choir I've ever heard. However, that was great. The sound quality almost sounded like disturbed, if that makes sense. Now, I might be just spitting nonsense, but if you understand me, you got me. Either way, super low choir. I liked it. I really enjoyed that one. All right, moving on to the second voice here. We got the ski goggles. Wow. Huh, I wonder if they're actually ski goggles. Again, another great voice. Another great polo altogether. I don't think I've heard one that was bad. Like, almost a little part of me, it's getting like horror mod vibes. Only for a few of them though. Especially like the one with the mask on there, because it's like corrupted almost. Alright, moving on to voice 3, the fedora. Oh my god, the harmonization on that voice was crazy. I don't know what they were saying. That sounded like almost like a different language, or possibly gibberish. The one from downtown was apparently just gibberish. It was no language. It was just straight gibberish, straight blabbering. It sounded fantastic. Like, it was great. I think this one is fantastic also. Definitely let me know if this is like actually in a different language, or if it's gibberish, or if it's actually English and I'm just deaf. All right, moving on to the blood splatter. Okay, again, I don't know what they're saying. Definitely sounds like a different language. Fantastic voice though. You see what I mean when it gives me like horror mod vibes? Because that one was messed up. I think this mod is fantastic. I don't know how I'm gonna make an intro. I guess you would already know. So, all right, moving on to the last voice. Pretty excited. Oh my god, what an awesome choir, man. I figured we were gonna get another. We had a low choir, and this one is a bit higher. So this one sounded like intentionally off tune. It sounded great, and I think it's gonna fit well. So I guess let's move on to the beats and see how they sound together. Yo, the beats are fire. Come on now. I can't even, I don't even have to explain myself. I like how much the one with the pot on his head like switched up the beat. I think it made it so nice. Moving on to the effects now. Let's hear them all together. Doesn't that give you Halloween vibes? Please tell me I'm not the only one. I think the effects are fantastic. I think that synth is great. I actually really like this one here. All right, let's move on to the melodies now. Tripping, or are these loops like super short? Okay, so when I do the mix, I'm gonna have to do like 4 loops altogether. Amazing melodies, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. I think they sounded fantastic. All right, let's move on to the voices now. Turquoise, man. This is gonna be a fire mod. By this time, I'm sure you already know what's gonna happen here. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a nice turquoise beat. I am honestly shocked how good that was. This was honestly a fantastic fan-made version made by Sepezzah, and nailed it, honestly. I honestly loved every second of this, and I think there was not a bad polo in here. So if you do want to check out this mod for yourself, I will leave a link down in the description so you can check it out for yourselves and make yourselves a nice, dope mix, you know what I mean? So yeah, I of course want to know what you guys think about this mod. I thought it was amazing. This was great. So definitely let me know down in the comments. So I do want to thank the members of the channel, the people that joined the Discord, and thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed because, oh my god, I definitely did. And on that note, I will see you guys in the next video.